The anticipation had been building for hours, but the moment Jungkook officially arrived at the exclusive Hublot event in Seoul, everything changed. The atmosphere transformed from elegant luxury to electric history. Cameras flashed relentlessly, guests straightened their posture, and a wave of whispers swept across the room as the global superstar stepped into view. This was not just another celebrity appearance. This was a defining moment. Jungkook had arrived, and with him came the undeniable confirmation that he was now standing at the center of the luxury world as Hublot's newly announced global ambassador. From the very first step inside the venue, Jungkook commanded attention without saying a single word. Dressed in a sleek black ensemble that perfectly balanced modern edge with timeless sophistication, he embodied the very spirit of Hublot. His outfit was carefully curated yet effortless, an elegant black leather jacket layered over a minimal inner top, paired with sharply tailored black trousers that elongated his silhouette. The subtle sheen of the leather reflected the soft golden lighting of the event space, creating an aura that felt powerful yet refined. On his wrist, unmistakable and impossible to ignore, was a bold black Hublot timepiece that anchored the entire look with authority. The watch itself became an instant conversation piece. Its dark, polished finish complemented his outfit seamlessly, while the intricate craftsmanship glimmered subtly with every movement of his hand. It wasn't just an accessory, it was a statement. The fusion of cutting-edge engineering and artistic design mirrored Jungkook's own career, innovative, fearless, and globally influential. Observers couldn't help but notice how naturally the timepiece seemed to belong on him, as if the partnership had always been destined. As he posed in front of the iconic Hublot backdrop, his presence radiated calm confidence. His posture was relaxed yet commanding, arms folded gently as he gazed toward the cameras with a composed expression. The clean black background with the bold white Hublot lettering created a dramatic contrast that highlighted his silhouette. Every photograph captured that balance of youth and authority, charm and power. Social media platforms erupted within minutes. Hashtags combining Jungkook's name and Hublot began trending almost instantly across multiple countries. But what truly elevated the evening to historic status was the moment Jungkook stood side by side with the boss of Hublot. The two figures, one representing the pinnacle of global music influence, the other representing the legacy of Swiss luxury mastery, posed together in a symbolic frame that spoke louder than any press release could. The Hublot executive, dressed in an all-black ensemble that echoed Jungkook's aesthetic, smiled with visible pride. It was clear that this partnership was not simply transactional, it was strategic, visionary, and built on mutual respect. When the cameras captured Jungkook and the Hublot boss standing shoulder to shoulder, the image instantly became iconic. Jungkook's youthful charisma contrasted yet harmonized with the executive's seasoned presence. It represented a bridge between generations, industries, and continents. Luxury met pop culture. Swiss precision met Korean global dominance. And in that single frame, the future of brand ambassadorship seemed to shift. Guests at the event described the atmosphere as surreal. Industry insiders, fashion editors, and invited VIPs could sense that this announcement carried weight beyond typical celebrity endorsements. Jungkook is not merely a famous face, he is a global phenomenon whose influence stretches from music charts to fashion trends, from stadium tour to digital platforms commanding millions of devoted fans. By appointing him as global ambassador, Hublot signaled its commitment to connecting with a younger, worldwide audience while maintaining its reputation for excellence and exclusivity. As the evening progressed, Jungkook moved gracefully through the venue, greeting executives and guests with polite bows and warm smiles. His demeanor remained humble, even as the magnitude of the moment grew. Observers noted how attentively he listened during conversations, how respectfully he interacted with the Hublot leadership team, and how naturally he blended into the sophisticated environment without losing his distinct identity. The official announcement speech further solidified the partnership's importance. The Hublot boss spoke passionately about innovation, artistry, and boldness, values that align seamlessly with Jungkook's career. He emphasized that Hublot has always believed in the concept of the art of fusion, blending tradition with modernity. In Jungkook, they found someone who embodies that philosophy, a young artist who respects his roots yet continuously pushes creative boundaries. When Jungkook took the microphone, the room fell silent. His voice, calm and sincere, carried gratitude and determination. He expressed honor at being named global ambassador and shared his admiration for Hublot's craftsmanship and vision. Though his words were measured, the emotional impact was undeniable. For fans watching online, this was more than a brand announcement. It was another milestone in Jungkook's ever-expanding global journey. The outfit he chose for the night continued to dominate online discussions. Fashion critics praised the monochromatic styling, noting how the structured leather jacket added modern sharpness while the tailored trousers maintained elegance. The absence of excessive accessories allowed the watch to remain the focal point, reinforcing the purpose of the event. Even his hairstyle, sleek, softly framing his face, contributed to the polished yet approachable aesthetic. Meanwhile, the photo with the Hublot boss circulated rapidly across international media outlets. Analysts began discussing what this partnership could mean for both parties. For Hublot, aligning with Jungkook opens doors to an expansive and passionate global fanbase that spans continents. For Jungkook, this ambassadorship positions him even more firmly within the elite sphere of high-luxury brands, reinforcing his status not just as a musician, but as a cultural force. Luxury watch brands have long collaborated with athletes, actors, and icons, but Jungkook's appointment marks a shift toward a new era of influence, one defined by digital connectivity, youth engagement, and global reach. His ability to command attention across diverse markets makes him uniquely powerful. Within hours of the announcement, Hublot's social media engagement surged dramatically. Posts featuring Jungkook garnered unprecedented interaction, demonstrating the immediate impact of the partnership. Beyond statistics and headlines, however, there was something deeply symbolic about the evening. Jungkook's journey from a young trainee with big dreams to a global ambassador for one of the world's most prestigious watch brands is a testament to perseverance and evolution. Standing in that elegant Seoul venue, dressed in black, wearing a masterpiece of Swiss engineering on his wrist, and smiling beside the Hublot boss, he represented more than personal success. He represented possibility. The image of him at the backdrop, arms crossed confidently, watch visible, expression steady, will likely remain etched in fans' memories for years. It captures a moment of transition, a step into a broader world of influence. And yet, despite the grandeur of the event, Jungkook's aura remained authentically him. No excessive dramatics, no forced extravagance, just quiet power. As the event concluded and guests departed, the buzz showed no signs of fading. Online communities dissected every detail: the cut of his jacket, the model of the watch, the subtle exchange of smiles between him and the Hublot executive. Fashion blogs published breakdowns of his styling. Business analysts speculated about sales projections. Fans celebrated with pride, flooding timelines with congratulatory messages and edits of the now iconic photo. In the end, Jungkook's arrival at the Hublot event was not just about fashion or luxury, it was about timing, both literal and symbolic. A watch measures moments, and this was undeniably one of his most significant. The partnership signals growth, ambition, and global synergy. It highlights how far he has come and hints at how much further he may go. Standing beside the boss of Hublot, dressed in flawless black, wearing a timepiece that represents centuries of craftsmanship, Jungkook didn't just attend an event. He made a statement. A statement that the worlds of music, luxury, and global culture are no longer separate realms, they intersect, and at that intersection stands Jungkook. And as the flashes dimmed and the evening drew to a close, one truth remained undeniable. This was only the beginning of a powerful new chapter, one measured not just in seconds or minutes, but in legacy.